commence today's proceedings. And before we start, allow me to call on the band to lead us in our opening national prayer.
Mungu nguvu yetu, ilete baraka kwetu, haki iwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na udugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi. Mungu twaomba tuilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
Thank you. While we are still on our feet, may I request Honorable Mohamed Kutwa and Bishop Kefa Omae to lead us in the opening prayer.
Tuombe kwa jina la Mwenyezi Mungu. Kwa jina la Mwenyezi Mungu, mwingi wa rehema, mwenye kurehemu wema na waovu hapo ulimwenguni, mwenye kurehemu wema watupu kesho siku ya kiyama. Tunakuomba Mwenyezi Mungu tusamehe makosa yetu, yale tunayoyajua na yale tusiyoyajua. Tunakuomba tusamehe makosa makubwa na yale madogo. Mwenyezi Mungu tunakuomba ibariki hafla hii, wabariki viongozi wetu, uwape afya njema, uwape neema za maisha. Tunakuomba kila ajaye na shari, waijua yake siri, ivunje yake dhamiri, asiweze kusimama. Tunakuomba haya yote tukijua wewe peke yako ndio unastahili kuabudiwa. Amen.
Thank you. As we continue in prayer, it's a great joy to be here once again. Honorable CJ, the Judicial Service Commission, all protocol observed. Allow me to read Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 to 8, and then I pray. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things that are true, whatsoever things that are honest, whatsoever things that are just, whatsoever things that are pure, whatsoever things that are lovely, whatsoever things that are of a good report, if there be any virtue or goodness, and if there be any praise, think on these things. As we reflect on the reason why we're here today, may we think of these verses as spoken by Apostle Paul. Shall we pray? Loving Father, in the blessed name of Jesus Christ, we thank you and we honor you this morning. First of all, for the gift of life. And Father, we thank you for the opportunity you have given us as your people to serve you, even through these opportunities that you have veiled to us on a daily basis. And much more so, dear Father, in our various spaces within the judiciary and also, Father, all the stakeholders, offices, and institutions that support what the judiciary does in this country. We are so grateful, Lord, for this day, that even as we pay attention to the reports that shall be unveiled today, the milestones, the breakthroughs, the victories that you have given us despite of the challenges, which you have already won for us, we are careful, Lord, to give you the praise. So we thank you this morning, even for this time that you have given us. Lord, we commit all our leaders into your hands, that even as they stand to speak, every word spoken shall be words to empower us, build us, edify us, and cause us, my Father, to wanting to serve you more. We give you praise and we thank you. Holy Spirit, let your presence engulf this place, and much more so, that you be the chairperson of this convocation this morning. We give you praise and we thank you for honoring this occasion, and we thank you for your presence with us. So pretend over this important time that we have in your presence. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. God bless you.
Thank you very much. We may now have our seats. Allow me to lay down the order of protocols, recognizing the Honorable Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, Honorable Justice Isaac Lenaola, Chairperson of the ICMS Committee and Judge of the Supreme Court, Honorable Geoffrey Ruku, Cabinet Secretary for Public Service and Human Capital Development, Honorable Isaac Ruto, Vice Chairperson of the Judicial Service Commission, and Commissioners of the Judicial Service Commission present, Honorable Lady Justice Agnes Murgar, Chairperson of the Administration of Justice and Performance Management Committee, and members of the AJMC. Let me recognize Honorable Lady Justice Wanjiru Karanja, Acting President of the Court of Appeal, and judges of the Court of Appeal here present, Principal Judge of the High Court, Principal Judge of the ELC, and Principal Judge of the ELRC, and all judges here present, Honorable Winfrida Mokaya, Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Honorable Deputy Chief Registrar, Judicial Officers, and Judiciary staff today, Ms. Madalena Monoha, Resident Representative of the United Nations Development Program and friends from UNDP, Development partners present and members of the Diplomatic Corps, Mr. Mark Baraza, Senior Assistant Director of Public Prosecutions, and other justice actors and members of the NCAJ present. Let me recognize in absentia, and he'll be joining us shortly, the Vice President of the Law Society of Kenya, Mr. Mwaura Kabata, and members of the Law Society of Kenya leadership. The Vice President is before a court presently, and as you know, we do not adjourn matters. He'll be joining us after the cause list. Members of the civil society, distinguished clergy, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this auspicious occasion, and it is my honor today to guide the program through the launch of the Judiciary's Performance Management Report, the Innovation Compendium, and the E-Judiciary application. And today we celebrate 9 years of relentless pursuit of excellence and accountability. We have set the order of protocols to guide this program and to save us on time. And today I am privileged to share this stage with a stalwart of judicial service, my friend, my co-master, Honorable Justice Peter Mulwa. And together, we invite you to journey with us through an inspiring showcase of vision, of results, and of renewed commitment to people-centered justice. To open and welcome us to this occasion, allow me to welcome the Honorable Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Honorable Mokaya.
Thank you, Ms. Rose Washuka. The Honorable Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, Honorable Justice Martha Koome, the Honorable Geoffrey Kiringa Ruku, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Public Service and Human Capital Management. Allow me to ride on the protocols that have ably been set this morning and greet you all good morning. Good morning once again. It is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you all to this very important occasion, which is the launch of the Judiciary e-mobile application, the Judiciary Innovation Compendium, and the 2023-24 Performance Management and Measurement Understandings Evaluation Report. This moment marks a significant milestone in our ongoing journey to build a judiciary that is modern, accountable, and responsive to the evolving needs of the people that we serve. I begin with the E-Judiciary mobile application, a powerful innovation that redefines how we deliver justice in the digital age. With this app, court users across the country can now access real-time case updates, court calendars, judgments and rulings, and a wide array of judicial services right from the comfort of their mobile phones. Whether one is in a remote village or in an urban center, justice is now just a few taps away. This app will reduce the need for physical visits to the court registries. It will help to decongest service points and empower the public by making judicial information more transparent and accessible. Most importantly, it brings us one step closer to a judiciary that is truly citizen-centric. I commend the Integrated Court Management Systems Committee, led by Honorable Justice Isaac Lenaola, the Office of the Chief Registrar of the Magistrate Courts, Honorable Caroline Cabucho, our ICT professionals, judicial officers, and our partners, especially UNDP and the Kingdom of Netherlands, for their dedication and hard work in developing this transformative tool. Kindly let us applaud them. I also extend my deepest appreciation to the Honorable Chief Justice and the Judicial Service Commission for their unwavering support to the judiciary's digital transformation journey. Distinguished guests, alongside the mobile app, we are also proud to unveil the Judiciary Innovation Compendium, a curated showcase of creative solutions that are being implemented across our courts in order to improve service delivery. This compendium reflects the vibrant spirit of innovation that continues to thrive within our institution, from virtual hearings and mobile courts to court-annexed mediation and the simplified procedures of the small claims court. It captures the ingenuity and resilience of our judges, judicial officers, and staff as they overcome challenges and work tirelessly to expand access to justice, particularly in undeserved regions. These innovations are not just about technology, they are about people. They are about removing barriers, increasing efficiency, and ensuring that every Kenyan, regardless of location or circumstance, can access timely, fair, and effective justice. And now, to the cornerstone of today's event, which is the launch of the 2023-2024 PMMU Evaluation Report. This framework, that is the PMMU framework, continues to serve as a critical tool for strengthening institutional accountability, driving performance, and informing strategic direction strategic decision making. The report that we launched today presents a balanced view, highlighting significant achievements alongside persistent challenges. On the positive side, many courts have improved their case clearance rates. There are notable reduction in case backlog, and the adoption of technology-driven solutions has been accelerated across court stations. These gains are a testament to the dedication, professionalism, and the hard work of our judges, judicial officers, and staff, many of whom continue to serve diligently under difficult circumstances. However, the report also surfaces structural challenges that must be addressed with urgency. We have inadequate and irregular funding to the judiciary, which not only delays the disbursement of critical resources, but also severely constrains operations, hinders infrastructural development, and impedes the scaling of essential services. We also have another challenge, which is severe shortage of judges, judicial officers, and judicial staff. And this continues to strain service delivery and undermine the right to timely justice. On pro bono matters, there is delayed disbursement of pro bono fees due to budget constraints. These challenges speak to a deeper national imperative, and that is the need to fund justice as a country. Funding justice is not optional, it is foundational. When justice is underfunded, the rule of law weakens, and backlog grows, and public confidence deteriorates. We must therefore move from treating justice as a cost center to recognizing it as a pillar of national development. And this calls for predictable, adequate, and ring-fenced funding that enables the judiciary to deliver on its constitutional mandate effectively, equitably, and across every region of the country. As we launch this report today, it is also important to underscore that behind every data point is a real person seeking justice. Performance management, therefore, is not a bureaucratic obligation. It is a moral commitment to the people of Kenya whom we serve. I say this because, as the accounting officer, I am acutely aware that the PMMU is directly linked to budget accountability. During our appearance before the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee this week, a fundamental question was posed. Are judiciary funds translating into measurable impact, or are we simply reporting high absorption rates without tangible results? This report answers that question. It affirms that resources must be aligned to performance and that expenditure must reflect outcomes, not just activities. As such, we must continue to strengthen our internal culture of results-based management. Heads of stations must lead with data, inspire their teams, and demand excellence. Registrars, directorates, and support units must also remain agile and responsive to providing the system's tools and competencies needed to support judicial delivery at all levels. Allow me to sincerely thank the Administration of Justice and Performance Management Committee, ably chaired by the Honorable Lady Justice Agnes Murgor, and the Directorate of Strategy Planning and Organizational Productivity for their diligence and professionalism in coordinating this exercise, this extensive evaluation process. Kindly let us applaud them. Your work has been invaluable in informing our planning, budgeting, and strategic decisions. As we continue to entrench a performance-driven culture, I encourage both the committee and the Directorate of Strategy and Planning to align the PMMU calendar more closely with the budgeting cycle. Setting targets at the start of the financial year would enable better integration of planning, performance, and resource use. This alignment will enhance the credibility of our reporting, improve on data accuracy, and support more effective tracking of how our resources translate into results throughout the year. To all our judges, judicial officers, and staff who have embraced this performance-driven culture, we want to say thank you. Your dedication is the foundation upon which we continue to build a more just and effective institution. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, let me say that the judiciary's reform and transformation journey is anchored in the social transformation through access to justice blueprint, and today's launches of the E-Judiciary mobile application, the Innovation Compendium, and the PMMU report are all aligned with this vision. They reflect our collective commitment to making the judiciary more accessible, more innovative, and more responsive to the needs and aspirations of the Kenyan people. As we reflect on the insights, findings, and challenges that are presented today, let us recommit ourselves to the principles that anchor STARJ, that is accessibility and efficiency, transparency and accountability, inclusiveness and shared leadership, cooperative dialogue, and social justice. It is now my honor to invite you all to engage with these tools and reports, reflect on their implications, share your feedback, and partner with us in the continued journey of transformation. Together, let us build a judiciary that delivers justice not only fairly and efficiently, but also with compassion, dignity, and lasting impact. With those remarks, let me thank you all once again for honoring our invitation to this event and for your continued partnership and support to the judiciary. Thank you all. God bless you. Na karibuni sana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable CRJ, and indeed for reminding us that the judiciary performs far beyond that which is allocated, and it is just sheer dedication and hard work of all our judges, judicial officers, and magistrates everywhere. Thank you very much for that inspiring welcome note. Allow me to welcome Mr. Mark Baraza, representing the Director of Public Prosecutions, to deliver his remarks. Karibu.
Honorable Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court, Honorable Cabinet Secretary, Public Service and Human Capital, Honorable Vice President of the Judicial Service Commission, Honorable Justices, Judges of the Court of Appeal, the Supreme Court and Court of Appeal, judges present, Honorable Presidents of the High Court of Kenya, the Land and Environment Court, and the Employment and Labor Relations Court, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to ride on the protocols that have been set. Good morning, all. Good morning once again. As you've been informed, my name is Mark Barasa, Senior Assistant Director of Public Prosecutions. I am holding brief for the Director of Public Prosecutions. The Director of Public Prosecutions sends his greetings and well wishes to the judiciary today. We are humbled to take part in this very important exercise, and we congratulate the judiciary on launching its 9th edition of the Judicial Performance Management and Measurement Understanding Evaluation Report. We also support the judiciary's efforts in achieving and improving best practices to ensure and enhance access to justice. Indeed, we confirm that the new and practical ways the judiciary has been trying to implement its services, for example, adopting digital solutions to increase transparency, have yielded fruit, and the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions is one of the biggest consumers of these services, and indeed we attest that these services have made our work, have made us improve our work and efficiency in trying to make access to justice, to enhance access to justice to the citizenry. And therefore the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions congratulates the judiciary and supports the judiciary in its bid to enhance access to justice. The Director of Public Prosecutions is deeply committed in supporting the judiciary as you seek to build a more transparent and more efficient and people-centered judicial system. We may not be your brothers and sister judicial officers, Honorable Chief Justice, but we work together with you, and you may call us your brothers and sisters in law. We may not be your real brothers and sister judges and magistrates, but we are definitely family. We support you. We will continue to support you as you seek to enhance your efficiency. We take this opportunity to assure you of our highest compliments and cooperation. Thank you very much for inviting us. We are humbled to be here. We congratulate you, and we will always support you. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, our dear brother-in-law, but also one of the foremost partners of the judiciary. Without deepened partnerships and without collaboration by friends, it would be very, very difficult to manage, especially in a strained resource ecosystem. It is now my pleasure to welcome the resident representative of UNDP to deliver her remarks. Thank you very much for the partnership.
Honorable Lady Justice, Madam Martha Koome, Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, Commissioner Jacqueline Ingwitia, Judicial Service Commission, Honorable Godfrey Ruku, Cabinet Secretary, Public Service and Human Capital Development, Honorable Caroline Kabuchu, Registrar Magistrate Courts, Justice Isaac Lenola, Chairperson, Integrated Court Management Systems, and Honorable Lady Justice Agnes Muruguru, Chairperson, Administration of Justice and Performance Management, all distinguished judges of the Supreme Court and High Court, and all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of UNDP Kenya, we are highly privileged to be here this morning and accompany the judiciary system on the launch of this important mobile app, which in fact signifies a milestone in the process and access to justice in Kenya. Honorable Justice, UNDP supports digital transformation of justice systems globally, developing tools like mobile applications, online legal platforms, and case management systems that enhance transparency, reduce delays, and improve access to justice in alignment with the SDG 16. The promotion of accountable governance for peaceful, just, and inclusive societies is UNDP's key signature solutions outlined in the current Global Strategic Plan, which sets out to get us back on track to deliver on the Sustainable Development Goals, focusing on 3 core directions of change. Those are structural transformation, building resilience, and leaving no one behind. This solution aims to expand spaces for people's participation and improve how institutions work, fostering a sustainable future with prosperity, peace, justice, and security. UNDP recognizes that access to justice encompasses a spectrum of rights, including the right to culturally appropriate and procedurally friendly justice system that is economically accessible to all people, including those who are physically enabled and those who are in remote locations. In the context of Kenya, UNDP is partnering with the Kingdom of Netherlands to ensure the support that is provided through this initiative that is being launched today. Leveraging digital technology through supporting digitalization and e-justice initiative is a key component of this program, aiming to guarantee access to justice for all with a specific emphasis on those who are economically disadvantaged or marginalized. This support also extends to our work with civil society organizations to implement projects focused on enhancing awareness and sensitization regarding aspects including the small claim courts. Honorable CJ, UNDP's alignment with the government of Kenya's priorities, including the realization of access to justice and human rights, reflects our commitment to supporting the broader national development strategy as encapsulated in Vision 2030, the MTP4, as well as the BETA. By working together towards the goals outlined in SDG 16, Kenya Vision 2030, UNDP and its partners are laying the foundation for a more just, equitable, and inclusive society. Honorable CJ, this initiative today is indeed aligned, and in that regard, we commend, Honorable CJ, your visionary leadership under the social transformation through access to justice, aiming to make a judicial system that is easily accessible to all citizens and vulnerable groups, and judicial processes that leads to results that are individually and socially just. UNDP commits to continue supporting the judiciary towards the realization of this vision and will continue to serve as a crucial partner in advancing an inclusive and equitable justice landscape that aligns with the principles of justice and fairness for all. Honorable CJ and distinguished guests, innovation and technology are catalysts for transforming the justice sector and making it more efficient and accessible and responsive to the needs of the people. Embracing technology within judiciary is critical to help streamline processes, reduce delays, and enhance the overall efficiencies of the courts, including judicial accountability. In this regard, and in the ever-evolving landscape of the justice sector, embracing innovation and technology is not merely a choice, it is an imperative. Small courts claims should stand at the forefront of this transformative journey, and integration of innovation and technology is instrumental in achieving efficiency and responsiveness and evolving needs of the people. In leveraging technology to improve access to justice through initiatives like digitalizing judicial processes, UNDP providing online legal information and strengthening case management system, UNDP also focuses on empowering marginalized communities and supporting organizations to bridge justice gaps. UNDP is at the forefront of supporting the integration of technology in the justice sector, and today, this is an example that we all, Honorable CJ, commend you for your leadership in ensuring the realization of this goal. The Judiciary Mobile App Development Team for the wide consultation. We thank the Judiciary Mobile App Development Team for the wide consultation for the past 1.5 years in the development of this app. The consultations support the spirit of partnership and ownership of the process for the benefit of Kenya. The app will go a long way in opening the pathways and corridors of justice for the benefit of all the court users. We indeed commend the judiciary and will work with the judiciary to ensure that the capacity in the use of this app and the sensitization of this app is widely scaled up to facilitate and fast-track the use of this app and facilitate the efficiency and the judiciary of the court system. In conclusion, Honorable CJ, we appreciate the crucial role played by development partners in supporting initiatives like the Education Annual Symposium. In particular, the support of the Embassy of the Kingdom of the Netherlands is recognized as instrumental in making it a reality. UNDP commitment to working collaboratively with all stakeholders, including the judiciary, development partners, and the civil society in advancing a more just and inclusive society is our ever-long goal. Thank you, Honorable CJ.
Thank you very, very much for indeed restating the work that UNDP is doing, particularly with governments to strengthen SDG 16 on peace, strong institutions, and justice. Thank you for working with the judiciary to support access to justice with digital transformation. It is now my pleasure to hand over the program to my co-MC, Honorable Justice Peter Mulwa, to take us to the next segment of these proceedings. Asante.
The Honorable CJ, my lady, all protocols observed. My lady, there was a time I never used to be a stranger with the mics. Now I've been pulled out from the courtroom to come and rehash that time. My lady, you'll bear with me if I'm not as fluent and as clear as my co-MC. You can even see that I don't rush to the stage, I walk with measured steps. So I bet then I can take you to the next level. We really appreciate all the support we get from our partners. The process which congregates us here is a structured process which helps the improvement of service delivery by keeping performance tracking alive and also ensuring that we preserve the integrity of the process to achieve the objectives and also fulfill the expectations of both the external and the internal stakeholders. That process is taken us through by the committee called the Administration of Justice and Performance Committee. And it is my pleasure, Honorable CJ, to call to the stage the chairperson of the Administration of Justice and Performance Management Committee, my lady, Honorable Justice Agnes Morgo. Karibu, my lady.
The Honorable, the Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court, Martha Koome, the Cabinet Secretary, Public Service and Human Capital Development, Honorable Jeffrey Ruku, Justice Lenaola, Supreme Court Judge and Chair of the Integrated Court Management and Systems Committee, the Acting President of the Court of Appeal and the judges of the Court of Appeal, principal judges of the High Court, Employment and Labor Relations Court, and the Environment and Land Court, and all the judges of those courts, the JSC commissioners here present today, the Honorable, the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, judges, judicial officers, the directorates, administrative units, staff, development partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a great honor and privilege to warmly welcome you all to this special occasion, the official launch of the 2023-2024 Performance Management and Measurement Understanding. We call them the PMMU's evaluation report, the Judiciary Innovation Compendium, and the E-Judiciary mobile application. Today marks a major milestone in our ongoing journey towards building a world-class judiciary that a modern, efficient, transparent, and responsive to the people of Kenya. The Administration of Justice Performance Management Committee, in close collaboration with the Directorate of Strategy, Planning, and Organizational Productivity, is truly glad to be part of this most transformative moment. Our committee plays a central role in advancing the judiciary's transformational agenda, anchored on the vision of social transformation through access to justice. The vision continues to inspire us to institutionalize a results-based management, upholding a people-centered service delivery, and consistently promoting judicial excellence, innovation, and accountability. Honorable Chief Justice, ladies and gentlemen, the launch of this 9th cycle of the PMMU evaluation report reaffirms our steadfast commitment to institutionalize accountability and performance excellence. The launch today is not just a presentation of data. It is a moment to also reflect on our collective achievements, to confront our challenges with integrity, and renew our shared commitment to deliver justice with dignity and fairness. In the financial year 2023-2024, a total of 337 units across the judiciary were evaluated. This is an increase from 319 units in the previous cycle. This expanded scope included the Supreme Court, 6 Court of Appeals, 50 High Court stations and divisions, 8 Employment and Labor Relations Courts, 35 Environment and Land Courts, 136 Magistrates Courts, 42 Qadi Courts, 24 Small Claims Courts, 14 Tribunals, 7 Registrars, 11 Directorates, and 3 Administrative Offices. This broader convergence demonstrates our commitment, our continued commitment to a performance-driven governance and the delivery of accessible, timely, and people-centered justice across the judiciary. The report highlights significant improvements in case clearance rates, a notable reduction in case backlogs, and a wider adoption of technology to enhance operational efficiency and transparency. Without doubt, these achievements are as a result of our relentless effort, innovation, and teamwork by our judicial officers, court staff, and administrative units. Nevertheless, we must acknowledge the persistent challenges that continue to confront us, including staff shortages, inconsistent funding, and infrastructural gaps. As we reflect on these realities, we are reminded that behind every performance matrix is a Kenyan seeking justice. Therefore, performance management is not just a technical obligation, it is founded on the requirement that we deliver timely, efficient, and compassionate justice. Honorable Chief Justice, ladies and gentlemen, in addition to the PMMU report, as you have heard, we are proud to unveil the Judiciary in Innovation Compendium. This compendium captures initiatives such as virtual courts, court annex mediation, and other innovations, as our Honorable the Chief Registrar has already outlined. It tells the story of a judiciary that is dynamic, responsive, and committed to finding new, bold, and courageous ways to break barriers and meet justice needs, especially to the underserved areas. In keeping with our mandate to promote innovation across the judiciary, we also celebrate the official launch of the E-Judiciary mobile app, a transformative leap towards enhancing access to justice through digital innovation. This represents a bold step towards a judiciary that is not only digital, but inclusive and citizen-centered. At this juncture, I commend the Honorable Justice Isaac Lenaola, Judge of the Supreme Court, the Office of the Registrar and Magistrates Court, the ICT teams, and our development partners for their unwavering dedication to making this tool become a reality. Honorable Chief Justice and ladies and gentlemen, allow me to express my deepest gratitude to my lady for her visionary and steadfast leadership under the STAJ blueprint, and to the Honorable Lady Justice Philomena Mwilu, who is not here today, for her invaluable support and guidance in the performance oversight. Also to the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Honorable Winfrieda Mokaya, for her commitment and efforts towards driving operational excellence across our court stations and directorates. My heartfelt appreciation must go to all the judges, magistrates, registrars, and staff who participated in the 2023 and 2024 PMMU evaluation. Without your confidence and sustained support towards institutionalizing performance management over the years, we would not be here today launching the 9th PMMU evaluation report. Please give yourselves a very big hand. I wish to also acknowledge the tireless efforts of the Administration of Justice and Performance Management Committee, the Directorate of Strategy, Planning and Organizational Productivity under the leadership of Dr. Joseph Osewe, and the Planning Committee led by Honorable Were, all of whom played a critical role towards making today's achievements possible. May I request the members of the AJPMC and the officers in the Directorate to please stand up and let us acknowledge your very hard work and commitments. This is an formidable team, and we would not be here today without them. Thank you all very much. The judiciary's transformation journey is far from over. But with every innovation launched, every performance report published, and every citizen better served, we are much closer to realizing the judiciary that Kenyans deserve. One that is accessible, responsive, transparent, and anchored in justice. As we reflect on today's milestones, let us renew our commitment to the social transformation through access to justice journey and the ideals for justice for all. Thank you all, and God bless the judiciary.
Thank you, Judge, for reminding us on the journey we have taken to get where we are in terms of performance as an organization. We realize that we have tinkered with our program slightly on the aspect of entertainment. It will be coming shortly. The Judicial Service Commission has a constitutional mandate to oversight the judiciary. In respect of performance, the Committee on Administration of Justice of the Judicial Service Commission regulates, guides, and supports the work of the AJMC. My Lady Chief Justice, we are privileged today to have the chairperson of the JSC Committee on Administration of Justice, and it is my pleasure to call to the stage Commissioner Honorable Mr. Justice Anthony Murima, Chairperson, Committee on Administration of Justice, to address the congregation.
The Honorable Chief Justice and the President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, Honorable Lady Justice Martha Koome, kindly allow me to adopt the protocol as earlier established. Before I read my speech, Honorable CJ, allow me to put something straight to avoid being accused of overthrowing the leadership of CAJ at the Commission. I'm standing here on behalf of the chairperson of the Committee on Administration of Justice at the Commission, Commissioner Ingutia. I'm a member of that committee. So kindly amend the program to read, I'm appearing on behalf of my chair. Secondly, my ladyship, the Judicial Service Commission is well represented before us today. And in our midst, we have, apart from yourself, my ladyship, we have two other commissioners. The Vice Chair of the Commission, Your Excellency, Isaac Ruto, is with us. Kindly stand so that we see you. Thank you for finding time to grace this occasion. And we also have the Chairperson of the Finance and Administration Committee of the Commission, Commissioner Evelyn Olwande. Thank you. The other commissioners have sent their apologies. They are not able to be with us for one reason or the other, but they are ably represented today. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to represent the Judicial Service Commission on this landmark occasion, the launch of the 2023-2024 Performance Management and Measurement Understandings, PMMU, the Evaluation Report, the Judiciary Service Delivery Innovation Report, and the E-Judiciary mobile application. Today marks a significant milestone in our collective journey towards building a judiciary that is efficient, transparent, and accountable. A judiciary that remains responsive to the evolving needs of the Kenyan people and is firmly anchored in the constitutional values of justice, equality, and integrity. At the outset, allow me to express my sincere appreciation to Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, for her visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to reforming the administration of justice in Kenya. Her resolve continues to inspire institutional transformation across judiciary and beyond. Under Article 172 of the Constitution, the Judicial Service Commission is mandated to promote and facilitate the independence and accountability of the judiciary and to ensure the efficient, effective, and transparent administration of justice. This mandate is not merely a constitutional provision. It is a solemn responsibility that we have embraced fully and one that continues to drive the meaningful reforms we celebrate today. Distinguished guests, the reports we unveiled this morning are far from just statistical outputs. They reflect deliberate strategy, coordinated action, and shared purpose. They represent the judiciary's deep commitment to becoming more citizen-focused, performance-driven, and innovation-led. Over the past year, the JSC has worked steadfastly to institutionalize performance management within the judiciary. Through targeted training, continuous professional development, and the establishment of rigorous monitoring and evaluation frameworks, we have empowered judges, judicial officers, and the staff to not only meet the demands of the present, but to anticipate and lead future justice needs. At the heart of this transformation lies the PMMU framework. The Commission is deeply committed to ensuring that the PMMU remains both scientific and objective. The Program for Legal Empowerment and Aid Delivery in Kenya, PLEAD 2, is currently supporting the review and refinement of the performance tool, while the Commonwealth has pledged its support for a comprehensive case weighting study. These efforts will further entrench the framework's credibility by integrating evidence-based methodologies, rigorous data analytics, and standardized performance indicators across all levels of judicial functions. This is essential to fostering transparency, equity, and continuous improvement across the judiciary. The results of these efforts are now evident. From the successful nationwide rollout of the e-filing system to the piloting of a judicial transcription center and the deployment of a real-time performance dashboard, we are witnessing the emergence of a judiciary that is agile, data-driven, and truly responsive to the needs of our people. The launch of the E-Judiciary mobile application is yet another bold stride forward. It places the power of justice directly into the hands of every Kenyan. More than just a technological breakthrough, this application symbolizes our unwavering commitment to accessibility, inclusion, and the dignity of every individual seeking justice. These successes have not occurred in isolation. They are the result of intentional leadership, strategic policy implementation, and enduring collaboration among the GSC, the judiciary, and our partners in the justice sector. Together, we are reimagining and redefining the future of justice in Kenya. Our reform journey is also attracting regional and international attention. In recent months, delegations from Uganda, Germany, Azerbaijan, and Zanzibar have visited our institutions to study our innovations, an affirmation that Kenya is emerging as a center of excellence in judicial transformation. Yet, as we celebrate our progress, we remain fully aware of the persistent challenges we face as an institution. Chief among them has been talked about by the Honorable CRJ, is the issue of chronic underfunding. For the past 2 decades, the judiciary has consistently received a mere 0.0 0.06% of the national budget. To compound the matters worse, this already inadequate allocation is frequently subjected to further cuts. And this has translated into myriad of many other challenges. Honorable Chief Justice, for record purpose, just allow me to put this into perspective. And in doing so, allow me to have a small comparative analysis between ourselves as an institution of judiciary and the other arms of government. Today, Parliament has a budget of minimum 45, 50, 60. Waziri is here and he will confirm. And apart from that budget, Parliament is also supported by the CDF, which I think at the moment it stands at around 2.5% of the national budget. As a commission, as an institution, we have no problem with those allocations. There must have been a basis for these allocations. We have no problem with that. Come to the executive. A ministry like the Interior Ministry, we can say is an equivalent to the way judiciary is spread across the country. We all know how many hundreds of billions this ministry gets. And again, Honorable CJ, we have no problem with that. We have no problem with that. The other day, we saw our director pleading his case for an increment of the budget of that institution from the current around 47 to around 65. And again, we do not have that problem, any problem with that, because there must be a justification for that. Now, holding it at that, on the flip side now, when you come to judiciary, judiciary has persistently forwarded a budget of 44 billion. And perennially, the first step is half of it is chopped off. So it comes to 22 billion is further subjected to the cuts. So this is an institution which for the longest has never been having a development budget. We have been assisted by developing partners, donors, to put most of these infrastructural developments you see around. And these innovations, which we are really happy of, and even delegations from around the world come to benchmark in Kenya, are threatened. Because the reality is, unless things change, even the budget of ICT from July going onwards is not there. We will not be able, therefore, to carry out virtual courts unless something changes. And that is our prayer to Parliament and to Waziri. Take this message. We need funding. And not just because the other institutions' budgets have grown over time, and then we say, conversely, we also need. No, there is justification. The factors which have made those budgets in the other institutions to grow equally affect us as an institution. We therefore wonder, how do we operate with that budget? And allow me, Honorable CJ, to say something about the small claims court, which the UN representative has really talked well about. And these courts are performing wonders across the country In Nairobi alone, this year 2025, the small claims courts have registered around 80,000 matters as at May 2025. Around 80,000. These, according to the law passed by our legislature, these are matters which are supposed to be determined within 2 months. And we only have 10 magistrates in the small claims courts here. If you have an opportunity of visiting our magistrates at the small claims court, you won't believe what you see there. We are killing our girls, our boys, we are killing our children. These magistrates at the small claims court are suffering. What have we done as an institution, as a commission? We have planned to recruit. But every time we put up a budget for recruitment, it is flushed. We have matters pending before the Court of Appeal for 5 or so years. We cannot blame the judges, the few judges of the Court of Appeal. The problem is human resource. The Honorable CJA and Emeritus Justice Maraga gazetted over 50 courts in Kenya, in line with the law passed by Parliament that every sub-county must have a magistrate court. Today, only a few have been operationalized because we don't have staff, we don't have adequate magistrates, we do not have even the funds to put the adequate structures therein. All these as a result of underfunding. So when we read our beautiful speeches and we keep on repeating that judiciary needs to be funded, we are not just doing it for the sake of it, no. This is a reality. We need to be funded. If we are to deliver, like our counterparts, Parliament, which is delivering, like our counterparts, the other wing, which is delivering, judiciary has to be funded. I'm therefore making a very, very strong case for funding. We need our 44 billion in judiciary. And because we understand when a country, a developing country, which is riddled with challenges, and we have no problem with that because we are also Kenyans, we can reduce the 44, maybe for this year, to 35 billion. So give us 35 billion so that we serve. This is service to Kenyans, service to humanity. Honorable CJ, allow me to finish up by saying that the Commission remains unwavering in its mandate. The strides we celebrate today are a testament of what is possible when visionary leadership, strategic planning, and collaborative action converge. In conclusion, and on behalf of the Commission, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our judges, our judicial officers, and the judiciary staff for their dedication, innovation, and perseverance. I also wish to thank our partners, both domestic and international, whose support continues to be instrumental to our progress. With your continued partnership and shared commitment, we build a judiciary that is not only trusted and respected, but one that is truly transformational for Kenya today and for generations to come. Thank you very much, Honorable CJ.
Thank you very much, Judge Commissioner. And the record as directed has been amended. The error is not regretted though because it's a positive one. Commissioner, we appreciate the support and the guidance we get from the Commission every time, and for that passionate plea for increased budget. Thank you very much. With your permission, my Lady Chief Justice, allow us to have a short interlude of entertainment by Kayamba Africa.
Honorable Chief Justice, Mheshimiwa CS, or distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kayamba Africa. Allow us to, with kind permission from the Chief Justice, to dedicate this song to Honorable Mulwa, our hesitant MC, to assure him that there's always a place to start. And this song, I'm sure Justice Mulwa remembers, because that's where he started. Let's go. Jamukanga dhamba mao zanuenzwe na ndiela mbwa twakae mayo ni kanani ndiwe ni mudeu 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 muno ndamukanga dhamba mao zanuenzwe na ndiela mbwa twakae mayo ni kanani ndiwe ni mudeu 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 muno mundu tese kudamba suwani ya kudamba kudamba ni kuseo nitwalite kudamba mundu tese kudamba suwani ya kudamba kudamba ni kuseo nitwalite kudamba nitwalite kudamba kalaka mwana he kanangengie sukulu ye vinya ona wakona wenda bya tukune ngundi toko wae tukune ngundi toko wae kalaka mwana he kanangengie sukulu ye vinya ona wakona wenda bya tukune ngundi toko wae tukune ngundi toko wae mundu tese kudamba suwani ya kudamba kudamba ni kuseo nitwalite kudamba mundu tese kudamba suwani ya kudamba kudamba ni kuseo nitwalite kudamba umelela
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kayamba Africa, for reminding us what my Lord Justice of the Supreme Court, Isaac Lenaola, said we need to change tact in terms of empowering the boy child. Yes, my Lady Chief Justice, the Integrated Court Management System, ICMS, as one of its mandates as the conducting critical analysis, review, and the coordination of case management strategies to inform and guide on ICT solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome His Lordship, Justice of the Supreme Court, my Lord Justice Isaac Lenaola, Chairperson of the Integrated Court Management System Committee. Thank you, John.
Honorable Chief Justice, my friend C.S. Ruko, let me adopt the protocols that were laid down earlier this morning so that we can save on time. And since I used to sit at the JSC, let me adopt every single word which was uttered by my brother Mrima, only for effect, because he spoke like a man who's troubled by the situation of the judiciary, as I am. Thank you, my Lord Mrima. My lady, let me also begin by saying that the journey we are on today began many years ago. And if this old building could speak about the journey of the judiciary in the technological sphere, it would say a lot. And so before I say anything more, let me specifically thank two judges who are here who may not otherwise be recognized for the work they did in the area of technology. I shall begin by thanking my brother and my predecessor, Gatembo Cairo. My brother, thank you for all the work you did in laying the foundation for the work we are doing today and the launch we are performing today. Let me also thank your sister next to you, Lady Justice Lydia Chode. Many of you may not know this, but when Lady Justice Chode was Registrar of the High Court, we made our first attempt at having an SMS system to get information out of the judiciary to the public. And although we got into headwinds, Lady Justice Achode, part of this work was started by you. We thank you. A little better than that, thank you very much, please. And so this continued commitment by the judiciary to innovation, service excellence, and transparency has a history. It didn't start by what we are doing today. But the launch of this mobile application, the innovations report, and the PMMU report for 2023-2024 marks a significant milestone in our collective journey towards a digitally transformed judiciary. Chief Justice, when you launched STAJ, you told us that we must make the judiciary more accessible, more efficient, and people-centered. And this draws inspiration from the Constitution itself. Those of you who've had the opportunity to read the Constitution will discover that people, the word people, is mentioned in almost every chapter of our Constitution, and therefore our work must continuously be people-centered. And so these innovations are a cornerstone of this promise that we made to Kenyans when we launched STAJ right here. And today's event is proof that this vision is steadily becoming a reality. The launch of the mobile app is a testament to our commitment, therefore, to what collaboration can achieve. It's the work of many, the history that I spoke about with Lady Justice Achode and myself and others who took technology very early on, but also particularly the work of the Office of the CRJ, the Chief Justice. But I want to mention specifically Caroline Kabucho here, the Registrar Magistrates Court. Please stand up, we celebrate you. When we appointed Kabucho as Assistant Registrar, no one would have imagined that we would bring a powerhouse to now take over from that fellow of Kudamba, Justice Mulwa, to take our Magistrates Court to where we are. Thank you very much for being the lead and the fulcrum of the launch we are conducting today. Chief Justice, I lead a team of techies. I'm not a techie myself, I'm just a simple, humble judge. But the Judiciary ICT team must be celebrated, and I ask them to stand up, please. Kingo and your people, can we see you if you're here? Sometimes I want to put Kingo on a pedestal so that you can see him, but you can see him there. And the staff there. Thank you very much, team. I didn't see the video which was supposed to show. Will you show it at some point, Kabucho? Yes. When you see the video that we shall show you later, you will see the kind of work that we are doing. And there's a guy called Cisse. I don't see him here. But Cisse is a graphic designer, a humble, quiet, nice guy. But the amount of work Cisse does, where is he? Cisse, are you not here? The amount, yeah, there, yeah, the graphic designers, please. Oh, Cisse, thank you very much. I see the work this guy does, and he never, ever, these are the techies who work with their machines. When I sit with this guy, he never talks to me, he talks to his machine. But the result is wonderful, so thank you, team. Let me also thank UNDP, and Madalena, thank you very much for the support you've given us. Like Judge Murima said, had we not had support from our development partners, we'll not be speaking like we're speaking today. Last year, when the Gen Z threw out the baby with the bathwater, we in the ICT the Directorate lost 400 million shillings, which we're going to put into our servers and some of the work that we're doing today. And so I hope that this not happen again this year. Gen Zs, please leave the ICT budget if you do anything. But also let me thank you, judges and magistrates, and the staff of the judiciary. Your feedback has been invaluable. Chief Justice may wish to know that when we first began toying with the idea of mobile app in January 2024, we did not imagine that in a year we'd be where we are. Today, we are launching a fully fledged platform, developed, tested, and validated. The prototype underwent extensive internal stakeholder engagement, and you'll not believe this, but before this launch, at the prototype level, we received 5,000 downloads in a very short period. Can you imagine what will happen after today when people get to know that it's available on your phone? And so this tells us that the need was real and the solution is most timely. And this achievement underscores what we can accomplish when we track innovations, document them, and intentionally support their growth. As we speak, the Directorate of ICT and DPOP, led by my sister Justice Murgur, have completed an innovation portal which will serve as a repository for all our innovations. Chief Justice, one day when you had a meeting with my friend, Professor Louis Franceschi, he said, one of the best kept secrets in Kenya is the work the judiciary is doing here. And one of them is all the innovations we're having today. By having a portal where all these innovations are put together, we can then sell our story to the world. And then people will start bashing us on social media. They'll see the work we are doing is real and not porojo ya bunwasi. And so the mobile app is not just an extension of the e-filing system, which you all know about. It is a quantum leap on how we deliver justice services, especially for those who rely on mobile phones for connectivity. When we travel across the country to launch e-filing in Mandera, in Samburu, in Turkana, we realize that the mobile phone is the device we must speak to, because not everybody has access to laptops, PCs, and even with our attempt at using cyber cafes and Huduma centers, people are more comfortable if they can access justice through a device they hold in their hands called the mobile phone. And so this is important because it is designed for the people. It is accessible, it is functional, it is empowering. The CRJ spoke about the key features, but let me repeat them for effect. You can, on that mobile phone app, track your case real time. So you don't have to call the registry. You don't have to come to the registry. You don't even have to call your advocate. You can get the information on your phone wherever you are. And therefore, all our matters are become available. There is visibility, and there is transparency, and therefore accountability. Number two, we are having, those of you who've done succession cases will notice that every time you send a grant to a bank, the bank writes to the DR to say, confirm that this is from your court. And the reason was there are a lot of fake grants being issued and sent to banks for people to access accounts. Today with this app, by just tapping on your phone, you can verify a court order because we have those QR codes. We have the codes. So by just going to the code on your phone, it confirms to you this is a verified and this is a genuine court order. So you don't have to do all the letters that we receive from everywhere. Of course, like the CRJ said, you can access the virtual courts, you can access the cost lists, and therefore it makes hearings easier. A lot of our colleagues, magistrates especially, who are up there in remote stations, sometimes have connectivity problems, they have power problems, so they use their phones to conduct hearings. This also now ensures that the public litigants can access hearings through their phone wherever they are. You are in your duka, you are herding your goats and cows, and you can also access our courts. When I last spoke here on the 11th of March 2024, I spoke about e-receipting, and I spoke about invoices. And I gave examples of how for many years we struggled to keep our money within the system because of fake receipts, fake invoices, and now I'm telling you, and please believe me, we are reducing and virtually eliminating fake receipts and invoices through this system, and that increases trust in ourselves and judiciary services. Of course, we are working towards becoming a paperless judiciary. Chief Justice, do forgive us. We had promised that by 1st of July 2024, we shall become paperless. But we got into headwinds. I've spoken about the budget cuts, specifically on ICT. It affected our deadline. But we are still intent, and we are still focused on ensuring that we become paperless soonest, but more importantly, we are reducing the travel time taken by litigants and advocates to come to our courts and our registries, and the effect, therefore, is we shall minimize financial and logistical barriers to accessing justice. As we celebrate this achievement, let me now formally commend the ICT team, the Registrar Magistrates Court again, our CRJ, and UNDP, supported by the government of Netherlands, who all made this possible. And we promise you that we are not yet done. In the next 2-3 years, you will see real innovation, you will see real development, you will see sustained innovation in the world of technology. I have just put together a team to work on artificial intelligence and to create guidelines for the use of artificial intelligence by our courts. I'm working with the Law Society of Kenya to ensure that as we move towards the guidelines on artificial intelligence, we don't leave our lawyers behind. Because if we don't have lawyers with us, they'll give us fake submissions. Yesterday I was reading a case where a judge was horrified because of what had happened to him. Lawyers filed submissions using AI. All the authorities were fake. The language was beautiful, but when the judge cross-referenced the authorities from what he knew, all of them were created by artificial intelligence, and so the judge did well by cross-checking. Can you imagine the embarrassment if he delivers a judgment, then the AI tools tells him, this is not created by you, this is AI, and all the authorities are fake. Please, judges, lawyers who are here, until we give you guidelines, please avoid AI for now. Judges in Colombia, judges in New York, judges in Brazil undergoing disciplinary cases because of misuse of AI. Let me close by saying this. We must continue to innovate boldly. We must continue to collaborate widely. And whatever we do, let us keep the people at the center of everything we do. I thank you very much. May God bless you all. May God bless our judiciary, and may our judiciary become indeed the go-to judiciary in the area of technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, my Lord Justice Lenaola. Indeed, we cannot overstate the efficiency the IT solutions have done to revolutionize the administration of justice, especially in the judiciary. Honorable Chief Justice, allow me to welcome to the stage the Cabinet Secretary for Public Service to come and talk to us. Congratulations, CS, on your appointment. Karibu sana, Cabinet Secretary Honorable Ruku.
The Honorable Real Justice and the President of Supreme Court, the Honorable Martha Koome, the distinguished guests who are here, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's good morning or good afternoon? It's good morning. Allow me to make my remarks in two ways. One, the Judicial Service Commission has made some very serious remarks touching the executive as well as the parliament. And I know, having had a privilege of working in the parliament or the legislature, and now in executive, I think I have I'm privy to some information as to why we are facing some turbulence as far as budgeting is concerned. But before that, before I make those remarks, allow me to make the official remarks that I am honored to join you today at this very important occasion as you launch the highly essential report and digital tool that will enhance public service delivery in the judiciary. The Judiciary Performance Management and Measurement Understanding Evaluation Report for 2023-2024, the Innovation Report and the E-Judiciary mobile application underlines your commitment to ensure justice is not only done, but is also seen to be done. This event marks a critical milestone in judiciary's effort to enhance transparency, accountability, and equity in service delivery to courts, users, and Kenyans seeking justice. Honorable Justice, Chief Justice, and the President of the Supreme Court, I believe the launch of the Evaluation Report 23-2024 underscores the importance of evidence-based performance assessment of public services in this arm of government, through this report. The judiciary is able to reflect on the progress so far made, the challenges encountered along the way, and the opportunities for improvement that need corrective effort from all public servants in judiciary and beyond. Performance management is not just bureaucratic matter, but it is a strategic tool that enables public institutions such as judiciary to deliver on their mandate efficiently, effectively, and impartially, which are values and principles of public service that many Kenyans share. As we very well know, Article 232 of our Constitution talks about the principles and values of public service. The judiciary is the cornerstone of democratic governance and the rule of law in Kenya. It plays a very important role in ensuring cohesive and progressive Kenya. Therefore, the judiciary must be a well-functioning institution and a system in order to build bureaucratic trust and confidence in public services dispensed. And that is where Honorable Justice Mulima comes in. That yes, we must have a properly functioning judiciary. At the moment, the executive is facing serious challenges as far as fiscal consolidation is concerned. That our fiscal deficit must be below 5%. And for this to be achieved, it means we have to be able to cut many budget items from all the public institutions we have. And it is important for us to cut to consolidate the fiscal deficit so that we can be able to meet our liabilities, both domestic and international liabilities. For this to be met, our tax administration must be efficient. We have tax administration disputes which judiciary should take care of. And some of these disputes have been within judiciary for years, spanning to 5, 7, 8 years. And some of these tax administration disputes are amounting to billions of money, which Justice Mrima is talking about. So if we expedite the process of ensuring the tax disputes which are there in our courts are properly settled, then we'll be able and we'll be in a position to move with the speed on getting the resources needed to be availed to the judiciary and other institutions of government. It is true. Parliament of the Republic of Kenya has quite huge staff. Having been part of that space, I know also Parliament works like a factory, which most of Kenyans probably are not aware. There is immense work which goes at the back office of the institution we know as Parliament. And these need to be well-resourced, well-financed, but also budget cuts are also instituted in Parliament. So I think it's all arms of government which are facing budget cuts, but we have to work with the resources we have. We have to ensure we are employing our resources in the most efficient, effective manner. And that's why I would request our development partners to continue supporting government institutions. May it be judiciary, may it be parliament, may it be executive, because we have some work to do. We have some room to cover in terms of getting our resources where we need. And this is likely to be done in a couple of 2 or 3 years from now. Honorable Lady Justice, Chief Justice and the President of the Supreme Court, similarly, the innovation report exemplifies the admirable culture of continuous improvement and adaptive thinking that the government of Kenya, across all sectors of economy, should aspire to achieve and proactively implement. As public officers, we have a duty to continually innovate and transform systems and processes to increase the levels of efficiency, effectiveness, and responsiveness to the needs of the people of Kenya. Innovation and digitization in the judiciary perfectly align with the Kenya Kwanza broader public sector reforms and digitization agenda 2022-2027, which aims at modernizing public services delivery through a unified, open, interactive, intelligent, and secure digital platforms with citizen-centric approaches to the public service dispensation. I therefore commend the judiciary for developing and rolling out the E-Judiciary mobile application. Digital platforms are a powerful tool that bring the administration and dispensation of public service closer to the people. If effectively implemented, the mobile application will enhance accessibility, transparency, and personalization of the delivery of public services in the judicial system. the ability of the citizens of all walks of life to track cases, to access judicial and legal information through mobile application is a monumental leap forward in the transformation of the judiciary and the justice system into a transparent, timely, and responsive public institution. As a cabinet secretary responsible for public service and human capital development, as well as a special program, I am keen to see an interactive, real-time integrated synergy between all our public entities in service delivery. The judiciary's milestone that we are celebrating today demonstrates the unlimited possibilities when public institutions align their efforts with their performance goals, innovation, strategies, and total digitization of their processes, procedures, and tasks. I take this opportunity to remind every state officer and public officer that excellence in public service delivery is not an end in itself, but is a means to improving the quality of lives of Kenyans, a cardinal responsibility that should be taken with utmost dedication. In conclusion, Honorable Chief Justice and the President of the Supreme Court, I congratulate you and the entire leadership of Judiciary, the performance and innovation teams, and all stakeholders who are involved in producing these valuable reports and transformative digital tools to enhance public service delivery. I reaffirm the shared commitment by the government, by the Ministry of Public Service, Human Capital Development and Special Programs to proactively develop a public service that is professional, efficient, effective, responsive, and accountable. I urge each one of us to continue to build a public service culture that delivers value judiciary and to all Kenyans. I thank you very much. And finally, that's what I'm calling Huduma Smart Serikalini. Huduma Smart Serikalini. And I can see that judiciary is leading in ensuring that we have Huduma Smart katika serikali yetu ya Kenya. I thank you all, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, the Honorable Cabinet Secretary. We appreciate the collaboration with the national government. And thank you so much for appreciating the enormous work the judiciary has done, albeit with notable challenges. And CS, we thank you so much for agreeing to reach out and also address, to a large extent, the call by the Judicial Service Commission through Commissioner Justice Murima for adequate budget to the judiciary. The moment is here, the highlights of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, join me to invite and welcome the Chief Justice of the Republic and President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, Honorable Justice Martha Koome, to address us and give the keynote as prayer.
Thank you very much. May we please be seated? A very good morning to all of you. Good morning again. Wow, thank you very much. Thank you, our CS, for gracing this occasion. I want to acknowledge all of you in a very, very special way because you are our key partners. We in the judiciary are grateful that you made time to come and join us in this launch. Thank you, all the speakers, for those wonderful speeches. When you speak last, you actually wonder what to say. But I think what I can say is I adopt all those wonderful speeches. I associate myself with them, and I adopt them and make them my own, especially the one of Justice Commissioner Murima, because all the time I speak about inadequate budget provision for the judiciary. And I keep saying that until I sound like a broken record. Now we have heard it very, very clearly. But what Justice Murima didn't say is that when we get less than 50% of our requirement, of the budgetary requirement, for us to have the human resource capital that we require to be able to render justice at every corner of this republic, to be able to learn the infrastructure that we require to get the equipment, technology, and everything. The Chief Registrar of the Judiciary and a group called management spend all their time cracking their minds to see out of this 50% or sometimes 48% of the budget like we got in this financial year 2024-2025, what can we do and what can we not do? And what we can do and what we cannot do are all vital services required by Kenyans. But now we are getting more advocates to speak for us, including our CS, who has been converted today. We congratulate you, Bwana CS, for committing to become a friend and a champion for justice so that we can take justice to every corner of this republic. The other thing I would like to say about today's launch and all these efforts, I hope it is captured in our innovation compendium, the shared leadership in the judiciary. We are here because the responsibility of making the judiciary work rests on all of us judges, all of us magistrates, Cathys, judiciary staff, directors. Everybody is holding the stake. And we always ask them where you are holding. What are you doing? Are you weakening it? We call it the chain link. We are all holding together and we are working in what we call shared leadership. I really need to congratulate everybody who has worked so well to bring us where we are, understanding that none of us can succeed alone. We must work together, so all we do is encourage each other to keep going, even when the times are absolutely tough. The third thing is really to recognize the partnership we have had with our development partners who have always come to support us. And because of where we have reached, we are telling, especially the government of Kenya, to showcase the judiciary. Let what is happening, the innovation and the transformation that is happening in the judiciary, let it not be a secret. Let it be showcased. If we are struggling with technology elsewhere, please let us say technology is happening in the judiciary. If we are struggling with innovations elsewhere, let us showcase the innovations that are working in the judiciary. And let us show what little money can do if value is put to it. So thank you, everybody here today. We have reached here because of you. So the launch of these 3 pivotal achievements by the judiciary, the 2023-2024 Performance Management and Measurement Evaluation Report, the Judiciary Service Delivery Innovation Report, and the e-filing mobile application are our collaborative effort and success by all of us. These reports and also the mobile application launch are a clear reflection of the judiciary's commitment to continuous improvement in excellence in service delivery and promotion of transparency, accountability, and innovation in our work. Many of us have been in this legal space for many years, and we can now attest and bear testimony at how painful it was for you, even when you have been given a judgment, a ruling, or an order, how painful it was for you to access the actual copy of that order. And even if you got that copy and you served, people wanted to verify to see whether it is a genuine one. All this now have been brought to our fingertips through this innovation. And this innovation now reaffirms our resolve to live out our constitutional mandate and the values therein, values of equity, integrity, efficiency, and access to justice are championed through our blueprint, the social transformation through access to justice. We are moving with the society as it evolves. The judiciary will not be left behind. In today's digital age, we recognize that justice must move at the pace of technology. So the launch of the E-Judiciary mobile application marks this bold step forward, bringing court services to the fingertips of every Kenyan with a smartphone. I do not want to repeat to thank the committee led by Honorable Mr. Justice Renaura. We have always said judiciary leadership is embraced from all levels. Although we are judges who sit in court, we also learn portfolios. And Judge Renaura has led this portfolio with commitment and diligence. And I thank you and the team of ICMS. Please let us continue to appreciate this innovative team of techies led by Mr. Kingo. So this mobile app is a virtual courthouse. You have a court in your hands. And this supports our blueprint goal of reducing physical proximity to courts, while especially empowering the elderly, persons with disability, and other vulnerable groups to access court services. It also enhances efficiency for legal practitioners and holds great potential for lowering the costs of judicial services. In developing the hub, security and privacy concerns have been given great priority. Litigants across Kenya can now verify court orders. They can review probate and administration matters. They can consult course lists. They can join virtual hearings and confirm fee payments without setting foot in the courthouse, dismantling many of the geographical and physical barriers that have long hindered access to justice. Equally transformative is the platform's ability to let users file new matters in the small claims court and submit additional documents on pending cases with the functionality for full-scale mobile filing across all courts already in development. Real-time case status, updates, receipts, downloads, and registry-reviewed mapping requests further streamline interactions between the public and the judiciary, ensuring that justice is not only accessible, but it is also swift and transparent. Available on both Google Play and Apple Store. And the E-Judiciary mobile application stands as a concrete testament to how strategic partnerships and technology can catalyze social justice for all Kenyans. It is also notable that today's launch of the E-Judiciary mobile application is only the beginning. Planned upcoming enhancements to the application that are on the way include the integration with justice sector partners platforms. Already, we host the UNDP by the UNDP. We cannot wait for the State Law Office to join us, and also the police and the Director of Criminal Investigations and all other justice agencies to join us. We cannot also wait for the AI-powered legal information services, all aligned with our broader ambition to build a fully integrated, automated justice system. This is a big dream, but we believe we will attain it. This giant leap in our digital transformation journey would not have been possible without the very strong partnerships, and we are eternally grateful to UNDP, whose generous support, and also the Kingdom of Netherlands helped us make this innovation possible, and I commend them for this support. I also want to thank the team from the Office of the Registrar Magistrates Court, Madam Kabucho. When we started the journey, I remember you came to see me to explain how it was going to work. And I could not imagine it was going to be this fast. Thank you very much for leading the way and consistently assuring us that it was going to be possible. And here we are. I also want to thank the Directorate of ICT, who provided their technical expertise to bring this up to fruition. These people, you never see them, you never hear them, they just speak to their machines. And I invite people to visit Milimani, especially our transcription center, which, Bwana CS, we want to make a national transcription center, even move it from Nairobi to the counties. I think Laikipia has been identified as the place to host the National Transcription Center, where we can get all our records transcribed within a short time. So, ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished guests and colleagues, our Innovation Compendium 2016 to 2024 showcases how courts across the country have adopted creative solutions to improve service delivery. I think it's 2 years ago when Kenya was invited to attend the Commission on the Status of Women meeting in New York, just to showcase one innovation, which is a priority card that we manage every day, and for this I'm very, very grateful to our judiciary staff, our JOs, our judges, because they have continued to think outside the box on how we can be more effective. These innovations are now part of our performance framework, highlighting the judiciary's culture of learning, peer engagement, and continuous improvement. And we have honored them all in the compendium. Thank you very much, Justice Agnes Mlugo, because you have led us in this direction of putting everything together for us to remember where we came from and where we are going. So the PMMU report that we are launching today reflects this same spirit of accountability. It is the result of rigorous data collection and analysis across 337 courts and administrative units, offering a transparent and evidence-based view of our performance across all levels of the judiciary. Bwana PS, what this means is that every day we come to work in the judiciary, we ask ourselves, what have we done? And we capture that in a form we call DCLT. In fact, your predecessors, especially the Prime Cabinet Secretary, paid a courtesy call here, a benchmarking courtesy call, and we took him through what we do in capturing our daily returns, how we do it every day, how we do it every week, every month, and eventually this evaluation which we are doing. So we also welcome you to come, and we can take a day to take you through. You can also benchmark like your predecessor did. So this report presents a comprehensive snapshot of where we are as an institution, and more importantly, where we need to go to enhance the delivery of justice. Litigants and all who come before our courts hold high expectations. And they are vulnerable when they come because they have a dispute, they have a problem that is disturbing them. And when they come, they need to be heard, they need to be served, and their needs need to be addressed fairly and promptly. It is our responsibility to continually assess whether we are meeting these expectations. It is our responsibility to continue identifying areas where we fall short and to implement solutions that restore and build public confidence in our services. I am pleased to report from this report of today that our case clearance rates have improved across many court stations, a testament to the handwork, dedication, and efficiency of our judges, judicial officers, and staff. Please, we recognize you. Can all the judges be upstanding? Can all the judicial officers be upstanding? And our judiciary staff, who are just representative of the others, be upstanding so that we recognize you. Please, let us give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. This progress has been driven by critical reforms, including increased automation, the expansion of e-filing and virtual hearings, and the strengthening of the court users committees. All these are playing a vital role in reducing backlogs and improving access to justice, especially in the marginalized communities. The report also candidly highlights some persistent challenges that we must overcome. Several courts continue to operate under serious constraints. We have shortages of judges in the Court of Appeal, in the High Court and courts of equal status. We have an acute shortage of judicial officers. Case loads have continued to increase we have inadequate infrastructure and significant gaps in human and financial resources. As many of you are aware, we have, as a judiciary and the Judicial Service Commission, consistently raised concerns regarding underfunding and the recurrent budget cuts that have hindered the full implementation of our core programs. I therefore take this opportunity to urge our partners, to urge even our executive and our parliament to enhance our budgetary allocation to enable us optimally deliver on our mandate and serve the public. Because I watched that TV clip when one of our Director Generals was before Parliament, and they were advocating to be given more money, that 45 or 47 billion is not enough. I was just speaking to myself and saying, I wish judiciary could be given 45 billion, because we would achieve everything that we have set to achieve in terms of infrastructure, in terms of technology, in terms of human resource capital. Judiciary would achieve that within a year, and then we settle to work. It's our prayer, and we believe God also intercedes. We will get there. So the detailed data presentation in the PMMU report on case filing, backlogs, and expansion of the judicial infrastructure enables us to adopt an evidence-based approach to guide resource allocation and to set clear institutional priorities. In this regard, and to further enhance our planning and accountability frameworks, I'm pleased to announce that working with the PMMU committee, we have agreed that the evaluation and target setting process should now commence in July of each year. This new schedule, thank you, is intentionally aligned with the judiciary staff mobility cycle, performance appraisal process, and the timelines for promotions and career progression. By synchronizing these critical functions, we aim to foster a more coherent, strategic, and responsive performance management system that supports both institutional effectiveness and individual professional growth. Our reform journey, shaped by our stage, our blueprint, is rooted in a people-centered justice, like other speakers have said. And we remain very, very intentional and focused on ensuring that we access justice to all, especially the vulnerable groups. Over the last year evaluation cycle, which is the 9th in succession, we have made significant strides, and it's important to mention them. That in this evaluation cycle, 2023-2024, we have established 5 new High Court stations. We added 3 new divisions to the Employment and Labor Relations Court. We launched 3 new Environment and Land Court stations. We opened 3 new magistrates' courts and 28 small claims courts. These developments have brought justice closer to the people, aligning with our blueprint goal of centralizing access to the courts. To further expedite justice, this is an innovation, one CS, which I believe is also captured here in the compendium. We came up with Mahakama Popote initiative, where innovative virtual court system enables judicial officers and judges in less burdened courts to support colleagues in busier stations remotely, reducing workload imbalances without requiring travel or in-person sessions. And in this particular year, 7,665 cases were handled under this system, with 6,669 successfully concluded through Mahakama Popote. We also continue to promote court-annexed mediation and alternative justice systems, what we call the AJS. And this is another game changer where many people are coming to benchmark on us, because Bwana CS, we've been able to connect the informal justice system, dispute resolution, with the formal justice system. So these approaches have also greatly eased court workloads, with 2,216 cases resolved through these alternative methods, ensuring faster and more community-rooted access to justice for our people. The collective impact of these reforms is clearly reflected in this year's performance outcomes. Case backlog was reduced from 268,116 to 244,267, which is a 9% decline. A high case clearance rate of 99% was maintained. And an overall performance score of 95.29 was recorded, although it is slightly down by 2% compared to 2022-2023, but this is a sign of an honest self-assessment and drive for continuous improvement. We are people of integrity, willing to go through this evaluation, which is like going through an X-ray and looking at the results, which tell us where we are healing. And out of 337 courts and administrative units that were evaluated, 120 were rated very good. They know themselves. 199 were rated good. They know themselves. And only 18 were rated fair. Even those who were rated fair, we will hold their hand. We will hold sessions with them. We will revisit the areas where they were found not to have performed very well, so that they can pull their socks. However, the report also highlights several challenges and weaknesses that require immediate attention. I therefore direct each end of court, presiding judge, end of station, and ends of various directorates and units to convene meetings with the members of their court stations, directorates, and units to discuss the report. Even those who have done well, they need to discuss the report so that they can see how they can improve. They can examine the identified weaknesses and develop collective actions to address them. As we were told, everything that we do boils down to the litigant, boils down to the life of a Kenyan who is seeking justice. Every file represents an individual, and that's why we need to go back to this report and examine it carefully. As we look ahead, we will continue to review, we will continue to refine and improve all our service delivery points to ensure that the judiciary remains dynamic, the judiciary remains people-centered, inclusive and responsive to the evolving needs of our users and stakeholders. In this journey, we call upon every actor within the justice sector to embrace the digitization and automation agenda, because the strength of our justice system is only as strong as its weakest link. We do not consider anybody strong or weak because all of us share that space. If one of us is weak, we will all be pulled downwards because we don't work alone, we work with others. In conclusion, I wish to reiterate that performance evaluation is not about policing or punishing individual judges, judicial officers, or staff. Rather, it is about cultivating a culture of excellence where data informs our decisions and each of us is held accountable for the results we deliver in our respective roles. As expected by the taxpayers who painfully sustain us with their taxes. And I want to let our CS know we are very, very conscious about the delay, especially in resolution of the tax disputes. We have an initiative at the Commercial and Tax Division to expedite those cases, have a RLI initiative, Rapid Results Initiative, to finish those cases, and we are even having a parallel model of resolving those cases through court-annexed mediation. We are unveiling special mediators for the tax disputes that come from the Tax Appeals Tribunal to the High Court. That's another innovation which we'll probably report in the next year. But we are aware of that, and we are taking that challenge squarely. So Kenya Judicial Performance Measurement System continues to gain recognition across Africa and beyond. We have proudly hosted delegations from other judiciaries seeking to learn from our model. Most recently, there was a delegation from Uganda, one from Zanzibar, who came to benchmark their systems against ours. These engagements affirm that we are on the right path, and we look forward to strengthening our systems even further. Allow me to commend all the judges, judicial officers, and staff who have embraced this performance-driven culture, and they all work tirelessly, often under challenging conditions, to deliver the results we celebrate today. Your dedication, resilience, and unwavering commitment to justice are truly commendable. I want to extend my deepest, sincerest appreciation to the Administration of Justice and Performance Management Committee for their professionalism, led by Lady Justice Agnes Mulugo, Judge of Appeal, and to the Directorate of Strategy, Planning, and Organizational Productivity, led by their Director, Dr. Osewe, for your steadfast implementation of the system and for conducting objective, data-driven evaluations. For 9 remarkable years, the AJMC has stood as our judiciary's background of innovation, transformation, performance management from an aspirational concept into a vibrant culture of excellence. Through your unwavering dedication, we have established benchmarks that echo across Kenya, that echo across the continent, affirming our judiciary as a beacon of accountability, transparency, and measurable impact. Because of your illustrious work, the tenure of your work here in this committee draws to a close. We want to celebrate your extraordinary legacy with profound gratitude and pride. We will continue to draw from your experiences even as we refresh the new committee, because you have worked for many years, so that you can work with the new committee. And I am confident that the solid foundation you have laid, it's rooted, well rooted in integrity. It is well rooted in data-driven practice and in unyielding commitment to public good. This will also inspire the new team that you will work with until we are ready to receive an handover report from you to the new committee. And I believe this will continue, the new committee will continue to work under your guidance with equal ingenuity and resolve. And with these remarks, it is now my distinct honor, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire Judiciary and Judicial Service Commission, to formally launch the E-Judiciary mobile application. To launch the Judiciary Innovation Compendium, and to launch the Performance Management and Measurement Evaluation Report 2023-2024. I thank you very much. God bless you. And I also bring you very, very warm greetings from the Deputy Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, who is away traveling on official duties. And I also bring you greetings and apologies from my other colleagues from the Supreme Court who could not join us. I thank all of you. God bless you. And let us continue praying for the judiciary, praying for the Republic of Kenya and the people of Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my lady. Chief Justice, may I request you to take your seat? And may I request your patience as we run through the next series of events as we come to the close of this very distinguished event. Thank you, Your Ladyship. May I invite Your Ladyship and distinguished guests to watch a video of innovations in the judiciary since 2016 to 2024 that are captured in the Judiciary Service Delivery Innovations and Good Practices Compendium.
Service Delivery Innovations and Good Practices Compendium captures the spirit of innovation and dedication within our institution. It showcases practical, impactful solutions ranging from AI-powered transcription to e-filing systems, specialized procedures for SGBD cases, and mentorship programs that are reshaping how justice is delivered in Kenya. These innovations are a testament to the creativity, resilience, and forward-thinking mindset of our judicial officers and staff. These two documents are a reflection of our journey, our achievements, and our aspirations for a modern, efficient, accessible, and people-centered judiciary.
Thank you very, very much. Please grab a copy of the compendium. It will also be available on the Judiciary website. And now a video of the Judiciary's latest innovation.
Introducing the all-new E-Judiciary mobile app, bringing Kenyan courts to your smartphone. With the E-Judiciary app, filing court documents is now as simple as sending a text message. No more long queues, no more paperwork. The application is easy to navigate, ensuring filing of cases instantly with simple forms and document uploads. Need to verify a court document? One quick scan with your camera phone tells you if it's authentic. You can now track your case with real-time updates and notifications. Join court sessions virtually with just one tap. With two key languages, English and Kiswahili, everyone can now access justice easily. The E-Judiciary mobile app, justice at your fingertips. Download now from Google Play or App Store. A partnership between the Judiciary and UNDP Kenya, supported by the Government of Netherlands.
Thank you very much. Now, they say the taste of the pudding is in the eating. So we will test the app so that we can verify and make sure that it's working. And we will start by verifying an order. So, Honorable Chief Justice, please verify an order. We will verify order, let's just put this capital, 00 also capital FGD. Let's do capital here. FGD 22024. Let us verify if that order is authentic. It's a case number. It's sure it's there. So we can all verify court orders. So we will no longer have to wonder if orders being shared on Sunday night or on public holidays are verifiable, because you can just log into the app and verify the order. And the numbers are from the barcode of the order. When you receive your order, you will see the barcode at the bottom. There's a number. Let us go to the next one. Honorable Chief Justice, let us generate a cause list. We can generate a cause list for Embu Magistrates Court. We can type here. Embu Magistrates Court. We can find it here. We can choose the division is a magistrate court. Let's do Monday for the date, 19th. Okay. Then let's see what work Embu Magistrates Court will be doing on Monday. If we...
The course list is here for Monday, 19th May 2025. I know the CS comes from Embu. So you may wish to look at this course list before Honorable Francis Chambia, before Dorcas Endo, before Mercy Kirote. The course list is here. You can drop down and see the cases that are before them.
We can maybe do that one.
Yes, they have Honorable Dorcas Edu as so many mentions as 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mentions. And then, yes, on Monday. And then they have hearings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hearings. And there is also a miscellaneous matter coming. So you can see how abundant our judicial officers are.
Yeah. All day, even beyond 8 p.m.
And when will they write judgment? Write judgments at night. Yes.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Justice. Let us do one more, with your permission. We are working very closely with the Law Society of Kenya to make sure that we rid our courts of advocates who masquerade as advocates. So we can access the Judiciary Advocates Management System and search an advocate. Maybe let us search the Vice President of the Law Society who's here, Mwaura Kabata. Let us see if indeed he is who he says he is. For public record, our VP's number is P105. 105. A stroke. It's here. 132 12 132 132 12 stroke 16. Hold your breath, Honorable VP.
Oh, there you are. And all your details of admission, date of appointments as commissioner for oaths, date you signed the role of commissioner for oaths, date of appointment as a notary public, and your workplace, your physical address, your postal address, Mr. Mwaura Kabata.
Thank you very much. One more, Honorable Chief Justice, because we know how passionate and connected you are, particularly with our families, and especially when families are going through probate and administration matters. Now we are able to verify the status of estates. Honorable Chief Justice, let us look at the estate of Paul Mbogwa.
Yes. Here is the case of Paul Mbogwa. It's actually closed. It was filed on 11th July 2013. Paul Mbogwa Muligu, and the case is closed. But the documents are there. When you want to open, you can open them. The chronology of the case is there, the date of filing, the deceased names, yes, to verify a certificate of confirmation. It was filed in the High Court at Kiambu.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Justice. With your permission, may we now proceed to use the app?
Yes.
Thank you very
Permission granted.
Thank you very, very much. I know, Honorable Chief Justice, how passionate you are about technology and pushing us always to pursue efficiency through technology. Allow me now to welcome a video detailing the performance management and measurement understandings before we go to the unveiling of the report. Thank you, Honorable Chief Justice. Tech team.
Launching the Performance Management Evaluation Report for the year 2023-2024, a comprehensive overview of the judiciary's performance across all courts and administrative units. It highlights significant strides made in enhancing efficiency, reducing case backlogs, improving case clearance rates, and leveraging technology to deliver justice more effectively and equitably. This report not only measures outcomes, but also reinforces our commitment to the values and goals outlined in our blueprint, social transformation through access to justice. Establish.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chief Justice. And for the record, all this is in-house. The voiceover, the video, the creativity, it's all in-house. So we invite you to verify what you see on Twitter on the Judiciary app. So please download the Judiciary app alongside your Twitter app and cross-reference what you read so that you're informed. Thank you very much, Honorable Chief Justice. It is now my distinct honor to welcome Honorable Lady Justice Agnes Murgor to hand over the reports to your ladyship and our distinguished guests. I will welcome your ladyship to the stage, to this, just here. Our Honorable CS, our commissioners of the Judicial Service Commission, the Chair and Commissioners, Vice Chair, Honorable Justice Lenaola, our CRJ, our partners from UNDP, our Acting President of the Court of Appeal, and our principal judges. Our magistracy is represented as well. May we have Honorable Caroline Kabucha join as well? And the VP of the Law Society. Because a chain is only as strong as its strongest link. There are no weak links here. Only strong links. Honorable Chief Justice, I welcome some celebration to signify the launch of this wonderful report. A round of applause and some fanfare by Kayamba. We work throughout the year, so we are allowed to celebrate. That we all be upstanding to really celebrate this moment, which is really a wonderful moment. Thank you very much. Honorable DPP, please join, and any other members of the NCAJ Council who are represented so that we can celebrate together. The Honorable Attorney General, members of the NCAJ Council, please. Our President of the Kenya Magistrates and Judges Association. Thank you very much. Our success is your success. It's our collective success, and we thank you. My lady, with your permission, we may take our seats. Kayamba, please help us celebrate for 2 minutes as I hand over to my co-MC to guide the presentation of recognition certificates to the awardees.
Honorable Chief Justice, a celebration requires us to stand up and celebrate together. Let us sing to tushangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda, Kenya yetu tunayoipenda. Twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka. Twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka. Kenya nchi yenye baraka. Kenya makao yetu ni nchi ya usalama, kamwe hatutaiacha. Kenya makao yetu ni nchi ya usalama, kamwe hatutaiacha. Kamwe hatutaiacha. Unayependa Kenya ni yule mwenye kutenda haki kwa watu wote. Anayependa Kenya ni yule mwenye kupenda haki kwa watu wote. Haki kwa watu wote. Ukipenda Kenya ujitenge na mambo yenye kuvunja amani. Ukipenda Kenya ujitenge na mambo yenye kuvunja amani. Hatutaki matata Kenya. Hatutaki matata Kenya daima.
Thank you very much. I have the distinct pleasure of giving orders for the very first time to a judge to take over the program.
Thank you very much, Honorable CJ. Now is the time to recognize the awardees and I will request the Honorable the Chief Justice, you will assist in handing over recognition certificates to the first bunch of awardees. Chief Justice, we will move fairly fast because the recognition certificates are fairly quite a number. The first citation, the first set of citations, and we'll move very quickly, will be done by Honorable Mr. Justice Stephen Radido, who is a judge of the ELRC, an AJPMC member, and also president of the KMJA. Honorable Judge, my Lord Judge President, kindly come read the first citations, and that is for the Court of Appeal and the High Court. And I welcome the Chief Justice and the Chair of the AJPMC Committee. Kindly just here to hand over the certificates. Judge President, kindly.
Recognition award for overall best performing Court of Appeal. In recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency. Recipient, Mombasa Court of Appeal. This court is headed by Honorable Lady Justice Agnes Murgor. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive this award.
Congratulations, Chairperson AJPMC.
Recognition award for the best Court of Appeal on merit bench productivity. In recognition of outstanding merit bench productivity, achieving 341 cases per bench, significantly surpassing the national average of 227 cases. Recipient, Court of Appeal at Kisumu. During the period under review, the court was led by Honorable Lady Justice Hannah Okwengu. The court is currently headed by Honorable Justice Asike Mahandia. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive this award. Thank you. Thank you. Recognition award for overall best performing high court, caseload category above 1,000 cases. In recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for category handling over 1,000 cases. Recipient, High Court of Kenya at Kisumu. During the period under review, the court was led by Honorable Lady Justice Roslyn Aburili. The court is currently headed by Honorable Justice Alfred Mabea. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive this award. Recognition award for overall best performing high court caseload category between 461 and 1,000 cases. In recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators,
demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for category handling between 461 and 1,000 cases. The High Court of Kenya sitting at Embu. During the reference period, the court was led by Honorable Lady Justice Lucy Juguna. The court is currently headed by Honorable Mr. Justice Richard Mwongo. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive this award. Embu High Court representative. Deputy Registrar, thank you, Principal Judge.
Jerusalem.
Recognition award for overall best, you can still dance very well, Honorable PJ. Recognition award for overall best performing High Court caseload category below 461 cases. In recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for category handling below 461 cases, recipient, Cabernet High Court. The court is headed by Honorable Lady Justice Rachel Ngetich. I now call upon the presiding judge to receive this award. Recognition award for overall best performing High Court handling criminal cases only. In recognition of exceptional overall performance in handling criminal cases, demonstrating excellence in service delivery, the High Court of Kenya sitting at Kibera. The court is headed by Honorable Lady Justice Diana Kavetsa. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive this award. Honorable PJ Ogola, it's your day. Recognition award for overall best performing High Court division handling civil cases only. In recognition of exceptional overall performance in handling civil cases, demonstrating excellence in service delivery, recipient, Constitutional and Human Rights Division. During the reference period, the division was led by Honorable Lady Justice Hedwig Ongudi. The division is currently headed by Honorable Justice Enoch Mwita. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive this award. Judge Ogola, your last chance to receive on behalf. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Honorable CJ, I will request that you have a seat, and then in the spirit of shared leadership, I request the CS to hand over the next set of recognition certificates, which will be cited by Honorable Mr. Justice Jairus Nga, a judge of the High Court and also an AJMC member.
Not to be left behind, the Honorable CJ, in these standout performances are our courts, the ELRC and the Environment and Land Court. To begin with, a recognition award for overall best performing Employment and Labor Relations Court. In recognition of exceptional overall performance in handling of employment and labor relations cases, demonstrating excellence in service delivery, recipient Nairobi Employment and Labor Relations Court. This court is led by the Honorable Justice Bairam Ongaya. I now call upon the principal judge or a representative to receive this award. Next is Recognition Award for Most Improved Employment and Labor Relations Court. In recognition of significant improvements in overall performance, demonstrating a commitment to enhancing service delivery, recipient is Nyeri Employment and Labor Relations Court. This court is led by the Honorable Justice Onesmus Macau. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive the award. Next is the Recognition Award for the Topmost Consistent Employment and Labor Relations Court. In recognition of consistent high performance in service delivery over the years, the recipient is Kisumu Employment and Labor Relations Court. This court is headed by the Honorable Justice Nzioki wa Macau. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive this award. Award for the Most Improved Environment and Land Court. In recognition of significant improvement in overall performance over the past year, enhancing service delivery in environmental and land-related matters, the recipient is Kajiado Environment and Land Court. The court is led by the Honorable Lady Justice Lois Komingoi. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive this award. For the topmost consistent environment and land court, in recognition of consistent high performance in service delivery over the years. The recipient is Nakuru Environment and Land Court. The court is headed by the Honorable Justice Anthony Ombwayo. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive the award. Best performing environment and land court of caseload category of above 165 cases. In recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling over 165 cases. The recipient is Thika Environment and Land Court. Lady Justice Jane Onyango, on the presiding judge or a representative. Finally, in this category of awards is the Recognition Award for the overall best performing environment and land court of caseload category between 105 and 165 cases. In recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling between 105 and 165 cases. The recipient is Siaya Environment and Land Court. Justice Adraya Dena.
Yeah, thank you very much, Honorable CS. You can take your seat. And my Lady Chief Justice, the next category of our awardees is the Magistrates Courts. And I will request the Vice Chair of the Judicial Service Commission, Honorable Isaac Ruto, to kindly do the awards. And these citations will be led by Honorable Letizia, who is the Registrar of the Supreme Court and also a member of the AJMC.
This is a recognition award for the topmost consistent magistrate court in recognition of consistent high performance in service delivery, maintaining excellence in case management and judicial efficiency over the years. The recipient is Loitoktok Magistrates Court. The court is led by Honorable Esther Kimilu. I'll now call upon the head of station or a representative to receive this award. The overall best performing magistrates court caseload category of above 5,000 in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling over 5,000 cases. The recipient is Milimani Commercial Magistrates Court. The court is led by Honorable Thomas Nzioki. I now call upon the head of station or a representative to receive the award. Recognition award for the overall best performing magistrates court case load category of between 3,001 and 5,000 in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling between 3,001 and 5,000 cases. The recipient is Kenol Magistrates Court, and the court is led by Honorable Sheila Nyaga. I now call upon the end of station or a representative to receive the award. Caseload category between 2001 and 3,000 in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling between 2001 and 3,000 cases. The recipient is Milimani Family and Divorce Magistrates Court. The court is led by Honorable Evelyn Oloande. I now call upon the head of state to present. Best performing magistrates court caseload category in between 1,001 and 2,000 cases in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling between 1,001 and 2,000 cases. The recipient is Runyenjes Magistrates Court. The court is led by Honorable Catherine Kisiangani. I now call upon the head of station or a representative to receive the award. Below, the recipient of the award is Ndiwa Magistrates Court. The court is led by Honorable Evelyn Onzere. I now call upon the end of station or representative to receive the award. For the overall best performing magistrates court category of courts handling criminal matters only, in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency in handling criminal matters, the recipient is Milimani Anti-Corruption Magistrates Court, and the court is led by Honorable Harrison Barasa Omwina. I now call upon the head of station or a representative to receive.
Mheshimiwa, thank you so much. Honorable CJ, the next set of awards is the Small Claims Court and the Kadhi's Court. I humbly request my Lord Justice Lenaola to come and present the certificates. And the citations will be led by Honorable Jacinda Orwa, Magistrate and also a member of the AJMC.
The Honorable the Chief Justice and the President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, allow me to read the citations for the Improved Small Claims Court, Kadhi's Court, and the Best Performing Kadhi's Court. Recognition Awards for the Most Improved Small Claims Court in recognition of significant improvement in overall performance, demonstrating enhanced efficiency and commitment to timely resolution of small claim cases. The recipient is Milimani Small Claims Court. The court is led by Honorable Manuela Kinyanjui, whom I now call upon or a representative to receive this award. Recognition Awards for the Most Improved Kadhi's Court in recognition of significant improvement in overall performance, demonstrating enhanced service delivery and commitment to timely and fair resolution of matters within the Kadhi's jurisdiction. The recipient is Marsabit Kadhi's Court. The court is led by Honorable Mustafa Guyo Shunu, whom I now call upon to receive the awards. Awards for the topmost consistent Kadhi's Court in recognition of consistent high performance in service delivery, demonstrating sustained excellence in the resolution of matters within the Cadiz jurisdiction. The recipient is Wajir Cadiz Court. The court is headed by Honorable Mahmoud Ibrahim Mohammed, whom I now call upon or a representative to receive these awards. Performing Cadiz courts, case load category above 1,000 cases, in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling over 1,000 cases. The recipient is Mombasa Cadiz Court, and the court is headed by Honorable Athman Abdul Halim Hussein, whom I now call upon to step forward or a representative. Award for the overall best performing Cadiz court, caseload category between 301 and 1,000 cases, in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling between 301 and 1,000 cases. The recipient is Mandera Cadiz Court, and the court is led by Honorable Mohammed Kule Muhum, whom I now call upon. For the overall best performing Cadiz court, caseload category between 101 and 300 cases, in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling between 101 and 300 cases. The recipient is Machakos Cadiz Court, and the court is led by Honorable Mohammed D. Kutwa, whom I now call upon or his representative to receive this award. Court, caseload category 100 cases and below, in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling 100 cases and below, and the recipient is Kericho Cadiz Court, led by Honorable Nyaboga Idris Nyamagosa, whom I now call upon or his representative to receive this award.
The awardees, my Lord Judge, thank you so much. My Lady Chief Justice, the next set of awards involve the tribunals, the registries, and the semi-autonomous agencies. I humbly request Commissioner Judge Murima to come and present the certificates. And the citations will be read by Honorable Abdul Jabbar Ishak, Kathy, and also Deputy Registrar in the Office of the RMC.
Yeah, recognition award for most improved tribunal in recognition of significant improvements in overall performance, demonstrating enhanced service delivery and commitment to timely resolution of cases. The recipient is Transport Licensing and Appeals Board Tribunal. The tribunal is led by Honorable Dr. Andrian Jenga Kamodo. I now call upon the chairperson of the tribunal or a representative to receive this award. In case management and judicial efficiency over the years. The recipient is the Cooperative Tribunal. The tribunal is headed by Honorable Beatrice Kimemia. I now call upon the chairperson of the tribunal or a representative to receive this award. Overall best performing tribunal, case category between 51 and 500 cases, in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling between 51 and 500 cases. And the recipient is a Sport Disputes Tribunal. The tribunal is led by Honorable John Ohaga. I now call upon the chairperson of the tribunal or a representative to receive this award. Recognition award for overall best performing tribunal, case load category 50 cases and below, in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, demonstrating excellence in service delivery and operational efficiency for handling 50 cases and below, and the recipient is Industrial Property Tribunal. The tribunal is led by Honorable Brown Murungi Kairaria. I now call upon the chairperson of the tribunal or a representative to receive this award. For Office of the Chief Registrar of Judiciary for attaining very good performance. In recognition of achieving a very good performance in overall service delivery, operational efficiency, and upholding the standards of the judiciary, the recipient is the Office of the Chief Registrar of Judiciary. This office is led by Honorable Winfrida Mokaya, Chief Registrar of Judiciary. I now call upon Chief Registrar a recognition award for overall best performing Office of Registrar. In recognition of exceptional overall performance in the management of court records and support to judicial functions, and the recipient is the Office of the Registrar, Supreme Court. The Office of Registrars is led by Honorable Letizia Washira. I now call upon the Registrar to receive this award. Recognition award for the top most consistent office of the registrar in recognition of consistent high performance in service delivery, maintaining excellence in management of judicial records and support to the judicial functions. The recipient is Office of the Registrar, Employment and Labor Relations Court. The Office of Registrar is headed by Honorable Kennedy Kandet. I now call upon the Registrar to receive this award. Performing semi-autonomous judiciary agency in recognition of exceptional overall performance in enhancing the capacity of judges and judicial officers and enhancing service delivery. The recipient is Kenya Judiciary Academy. The agency is under the leadership of Honorable Justice Dr. Smokin Wanjala. I now call upon the Director, Kenya Judiciary Academy, or a representative to receive this award.
To the recipients, and thank you so much, Commissioner Judge Murima, for the presentation. The Honorable Chief Justice, the last set of certificates, by any means not the least, is on innovations. Is on the directorates and innovations. I request the Vice President of the Law Society, Mr. Maura Kabata, kindly come and assist in the presentation of the certificates. And the citations will be read by Honorable Kenneth Kandet, the Registrar of the Labor Court, and also a member of the AJMC.
I'm back in a different capacity. Recognition award for the overall best performing directorate in recognition of exceptional overall performance in providing ICT support to judicial and support processes, enhancing operational efficiency and significant improvement service delivery within the judiciary. The recipient for this award is the Directorate of Information and Communication Technology. I now call upon Mr. Peter Charlo Kingo, the Director, or his representative to receive this award. The second is recognition award for the topmost consistent directorate in recognition of consistent high performance in service delivery and support of judicial functions over the years. The recipient for this award is the Directorate of Supply Chain Management. The directorate is led by Mr. Jeremiah Ndusi. I now call upon the Director or a representative to receive this award. Thank you, Director. The next is recognition award for service delivery innovation that enhances leadership, mentorship and governance, in recognition of innovative initiatives that have contributed to mentorship, leadership, and governance of the development of upcoming legal professionals. The recipient for this award is the Supreme Court of Kenya, and I ask the Registrar, Honorable Letizia Wachira, or her representative to receive the award. Is Recognition Award for Service Delivery Innovation that enhances efficiency and effectiveness. In recognition of innovative efforts that have significantly improved efficiency and effectiveness in judicial processes, efficiency and effectiveness, in recognition of innovative efforts that have significantly improved efficiency and effectiveness in judicial processes. The recipient for this award is the Office of the Registrar, Court of Appeal. The Office of the Registrar is led by Honorable Moses Serem. I now call upon the Registrar or a representative to receive this award. Thank you. Recognition Award for Service Delivery Innovation on initiatives that leverage ICT to enhance doorways of justice. In recognition of innovative ICT-based initiatives that have significantly enhanced access to justice for all citizens, supporting the judiciary's vision of social transformation through access to justice, the recipient for this award is the Office of the Registrar, Magistrates Courts. The Office of the Registrar is led by Honorable Caroline Kabucho. I now call upon the Registrar or a representative to receive this award. Thank you very much. The next is a Recognition Award for Service Delivery Innovation on initiatives that are responsive to vulnerable and marginalized groups. In recognition of transformative initiatives that have effectively addressed the needs of vulnerable and marginalized groups, ensuring that justice is accessible to all members of society, the recipient for this award is Kwale Magistrates Court. The court is led by Honorable Lillian Lewa. I now call upon the head of station or a representative to receive this award. Thank you very much. Thank you. The next is Recognition Award for Service Delivery Innovation on alternative justice systems, alternative dispute resolution mechanisms, including mediation. In recognition of initiatives that have revolutionized case management and dispute resolution, utilizing AJS, ADR, and mediation methods to provide efficient, accessible, and fair alternatives to traditional litigation. The recipient for this award is Bomet High Court. During this period, the court was headed by Honorable Lady Justice Roslyn Korir. The court is currently led by Honorable Justice Julius Ngarngar. I now call upon the presiding judge or a representative to receive this award. Thank you. Last but not least, recognition award for service delivery innovation that leverages ICT to enhance efficiency and effectiveness in service delivery. In recognition of cutting-edge ICT innovations that have transformed judicial services, dramatically enhancing operational efficiency and ensuring timely, effective access to justice to all. The recipient for this award is the Directorate of Information and Communication Technology. The directorate is led by Mr. Peter Chalo Kingo, and I now call upon the director or a representative to receive this award. Thank you, Honorable Chief Justice.
Thank you very much, the LSK President. Thank you very much, Chair of the AJMC. You can take your seat. Thank you very much, Honorable Chief Justice, for that space. That session is ended. Let us all applaud once again the winners. And we remember that we are all winners. That is our win. That is a win for the judiciary. And I call upon my co-master to take the next session. Thank you.
And of course, the overall award goes to the Office of the Chief Justice for leading the vision. Thank you very much, Honorable Judge, Honorable Chief Justice. You are invited to lunch after these proceedings. I will request that we close with the national anthem, but request that we remain for 2 minutes to just take a few photos so that we can remember this day. And thereafter, please welcome for lunch, and our protocol team will direct you accordingly. Let's rise for the national anthem.
Ilete baraka kwetu, haki iwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na udugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi.
We will have only 3 photos guided by our Deputy Director ICT Communication.
Thank you. Let me request the following to consist of the permanent bench: the Honorable Chief Justice, the Honorable CS, Honorable Justice Murgo, Honorable Mr. Justice Lenaola, the 4 principal judges, including Justice Wajiro Karanja, Honorable CRJ, and the UNDP rep, if she's around. And the first photo, so that is the permanent bench, they will not be moving. The first photo is the JSC. Kindly, we are ready to proceed. The second photo will be all the judges in the room. The second photo will be all the judges in the room, so probably you can stand where I am so that we take the next photo. All the judges in the room, followed by members of AJPMC, whom I will kindly request to be together with DISPOP. This is all the judges. Get ready here. AJPMC, please be ready. Come over this side and be ready together with the DISPOP group. And then the ICMS together with the UP team. UP team consists of the RMC, I've seen Zainab around, that whole group. And then finally, not finally, but the winners, come over here with your certificates. And the last one with the JOs, registrars, directors. We are now at all the judges. All the judges kindly proceed. The following, come nearer. AJPMC together with the DISPOP team. That's the photo for the judges. AJPMC plus the DISPOP. The UP team, that is ICMS, Directorate of ICT, and the joint UP team. Okay. Good. We are at AJPMC together with DISPOP. You're done? Zakim, you're good? Okay. AJPMC together with DISPOP. Kindly proceed.